Hello, welcome back to more Expedition 33. I took a small break and I went and grinded like I said I was going to do in the last video. It was definitely needed because we were really, really far behind, it felt like. So we got about 7 levels for each character. I'm going to go ahead and turn up volume back up to about 35. That way you guys can hear the game better. Let's go to 40. That should make it so you guys can hear the game better. I was watching some of the videos. They were a little bit quiet. Also, we've got higher graphics settings. I didn't realize that it auto debunked or auto defaulted to medium, so we're going to go high now. Shouldn't affect frame rate too much. It's a game that only runs at about 30 frames. So, oh yeah, I can't fight that thing. I tried. I have too much fire mage damage that I rely on. He heals from fire damage. We will definitely be back for him, but we're not going to worry about him right now. But let's roll on. This game looks even prettier. I didn't think it was possible, but man, it's gorgeous. Wow. Scenery's insane. Alright, and then this is where we fought the duelist. This is the fight that made me feel so inadequate that I had to go back and level up. So I'm glad that we did that. It feels almost night and day now. The strength, I think this is an area for level 30. If I remember reading correctly. I did a little bit of research online just to see what we were up against. But yeah, you know, this forest is gorgeous. Alright, now we're just looking around for items and stuff. Don't know what this area is.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
This is where
We can bury your
good
friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
And he buried one of his friends here. Just from his reaction.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
And one falls.
We continue. She loves Sagnath.
For being my family. See you in the next life.
It's crazy. You can see the tears wipe away the dirt on her face. So cool. What a beautiful moment. I guess that brought us out on the other side. Yeah. So we could turn around and go back. Or we can continue through here. So let's turn around and go back real quick and see what we missed to the left. It's got a lot of burials. I'm just guessing by all the flags that are up. We came in. Let's go this way. Probably nothing over here, but just for the sake of not missing any equipment. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Again, such a beautiful game. Oh my god. All the little flares of light. All the god rays. The dead bodies that I'm stepping on. Oops. I see Eskia right there. What you doing, big fella? Forgotten Battlefield. Find your way through the Forgotten Battlefield. We did it. We found our way through the Forgotten Battlefield. Bacat Camp.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. The rim were erased before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Interesting. Okay. Well, since we're back here, I'm going to take the opportunity to level everybody up real quick. Looks like I only have attribute points for her. Let's do luck. We have her set up as a healer. There were a couple of changes I had to make to the party just because it makes it a lot easier. We weren't buffing enough. So we have CL as our buffer now and our healer. So she provides AP points to everybody else and heals everybody else. I think we're going to want final path though. Yeah, okay. That's our next one. Or we go for Dark Wave. Or we get both. And then use them both differently. Either way, let's go upgrade everybody's Lumiere, Lumina? Is it Lumina? I don't know how many points I have. Don't grunt at me. I don't have any. I had already done this. Okay, we need to get CL up. Let's make sure everybody's weapons are up to par. We did get level 10 on most of them. The only one we don't is Verso and CL. So we're gonna actually burn that, and then we need a Resplendent Chroma Catalyst to get her to 10. that'll be huge. We need the moon charges. So, yeah, cool. Once we level her up, we'll be even stronger. Or significantly stronger, I should say. But we are a lot stronger than we were in the last video. It was... doing some of the fights, it was night and day. Let's see if we can check up on the others. Okay, cool. Let's do that real quick.
Hey.
Hey.
Gotta give him the awkward silence time.
I didn't mean.
It's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav.
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Sleep. I can check up on others again. All right, round 2. Get as much exposition as possible.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the Gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the Paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. She avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Round 3 of exposition. No, time to go sleep. Alright. Now we can get into actual gameplay. No, we can't. Round 3 of exposition.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. We've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the Disaster Expedition.
Thank you.
Cute. Relationship level with my alien first. Okay. Don't know what that means. What it happened. And here we are. Yay. So beautiful. Oh my gosh.
How far to
Oh, yeah.
Minoko Station?
Let's go get in a fight.
With SGA? No, should be quick.
Let's go fight something. See how well this translates over. Oh my god, what is that thing? It's a big one of the... A little too far away. There we go. Let's do this. Hopefully we can actually, show off a little bit some of the stuff that we learned.
Let us stay. Do you mean? Careful now.
Forgot about that. Okay. Time for big boy. Alright, he's gonna shield his allies. That's fine. Boom. A lot stronger. We'll get to heal back that HP we lost in the next fight we find. Right now, they should have been protecting some kind of loot. That's usually what happens. So let's hunt around. There we go. It's a Lumina point.
Great.
What else is going on in this little area? Let's go ahead and get on SGA. Run around a little faster. Is this where I just came from? Yeah, it is. I don't know what that thing is, but it looks powerful. So let's go try and fight it and then lose to it. And then be like, that was a horrible idea. Why did we do that? Frost exec. Oh, still way too strong. That's a secondary boss fight, so I don't feel bad about losing to it. The main story is what we're leveling for, so we'll bounce and do a little bit more main story. At some point, we are going to come back and do the boss fights that are scattered about, and I want to take on the mimes after a certain point. But from what I understand, either you're high level and you do okay, or you're low level and you don't do okay. But either way, you only do okay. You don't do great.
Noko Station is to the north, not far from here.
Hello, gentlemen. How are we doing today? What? That went through me. Oh, no, I don't get the bonus, because... whatever. It's okay. Easy peasy. What were they protecting? Anything? Is this just another path out? Let's go over here and look. Yeah, it looks like there's a chroma point on the ground, or a lumina point over here. Lumina!
Good stuff.
Ah, kule, kule, wote, wambai. Kisarofo, kenago miro lapito, ah la la, ça va. Oh, kika karo, let's go, don't go nimba keto.
I'm the fastest ball.
This guy is so weird. Just a big weird guy. I really can't get over how beautiful this place is. I want to fight that thing, but I feel like SK needs to learn to fly first. Let's proceed on to the next area. Do some fighting and some leveling. Monoko Station. That's where we needed to go. It's almost like it's linear.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monoko.
Okay, on it.
A train.
Can't get up there.
Staff would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture? Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent.
Always running late, but running. Yes. Here we are. Monoko Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it. They're real too.
Everything here is dead, it looks like. Okay, interesting. Nothing of value. Let's go in here. Hello, buddy. Contrary to what some believe, guard duty is quite cool. I find it meditative and instruction. Okay, cool. What are you guarding? Why is there another heal point? What the heck? Interesting. I don't think that's supposed to be like that.
Perfect.
Looks like these trains are clipping together. They are. That's cool. Find a little bug with the game. I'll take it. into a cutscene.
If Minoko's not here, that means... Slow as ever. Mon Dieu.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Esquire, did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
Speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Minoko down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Minoko's fighting style is a bit peculiar.
Yeah. Please survive. Break.
On fire.
Chroma is flowing. Feel the burn. I'm ready.
Ooh. He summons. Cool.
He can turn into a Nevron.
17. Early. I mean, she's down.
That hurts.
Early. Keep those burns up, and he should go down right here. There he goes. Cool. And we are significantly stronger than we were when we were fighting the Dueliste.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Noko, you said Nevron?
Oh. A stalact.
A stalakt. Do I have to heal from that? I do. You jerk. Oh, well, we can rest right here and then go ahead and upgrade attributes before we get into it. Let's bump her to 40 and then 39. And then we'll bump her up to 33 vitality. And then skills. We got 6 points available, but I don't think there was anything I wanted to dump into her. I think we wait for these passives to be available. And then I forgot, let's look at Mael as well. That's a nice buff. I think we'll go ahead and unlock that one. We're gonna swap it for fencers. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. I want those fire damage buffs. especially against an ice type. It looks like an ice type anyway. I could be way wrong.
Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the Stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right.
Rude.
Oh. You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward.
Finesse and grace.
Verso, why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
You didn't teach them, did you, you lazy old fart? Very well. I shall generously impart my wisdom.
Yeah, gradient attack. Each AP used to cast skills. Fills the gradient gauge. Once the gauge is full, one gradient charge that you can use with any character to cast a gradient attack. Okay. What's gradient attack? Virtual strike. Moves into virtual stance. Okay. Let's go ahead and engagement.
Sword is death.
Take cover!
He's gonna die. He's heating up. What does that mean? He's breaking rules, and that should be the end. Nice. Easy. And a polished chroma catalyst. Sweet. Means we can take the next one up to 10. Unlock all the playable characters.
You found worthy
Okay.
friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
Very
He
cool.
transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for Old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey, hey. Hey, look. I know
Same.
you failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This
What
is
do you
your
mean?
only shot.
They're talking about
Out of the
Mael.
question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noko's coming too.
Oh, you are?
L'homme mercante hade lumière. C'est mon retour, très joli. Voici le meilleur mercanteur du monde.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to Old Lumiere.
Grande socomanie, nella straktor godor. Should parla de nema, neminines de gestrado, should do ordurlar, para suexito en orse.
Sure, let's go ahead and do Noko's tutorial. Okay. Noko's bestial wheel. Noko skills. The bestial wheel pointer forward. Each mask on the wheel upgrades specific skills. The almighty mask upgrades all skills. Upgraded skills are stronger or gain additional effects. Okay. Monoko's starting skills are Chalier combo and Stalag punches. The Bestial Wheel is on heavy mask, therefore Stalag punches is upgraded and deals additional damage. Okay. Use Stalag punches to move the Bestial Wheel pointer 4 masks further. Okay. Monoko harvests Nevron legs in the party. If he is in the party when the Nevrons are killed, enemies with lootable legs with an icon next to their health bar, defeating them will learn the Nevron skill. The Bestial Wheel is now on a caster's mark. Monoko doesn't have any caster skills yet, but defeating the Beliara will unlock one. Okay.
Foolish move. Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Oops. Slacking a little bit.
Lovely feet.
He feels very, very weak. I guess just compared to everybody else. Let's see what level he came in at. 26. So we're supposed to be about level 26 when he came through here. That's fair. Okay. We're gonna keep our party, but we're gonna keep leveling him up for the B team. I'm supposed to talk to these guys? Bravo, bravo, bravo. What's up, brother? Let us commence. I have to fight again. Clothe me up, baby. Okay. Yeah, let's rock the white outfit, the snow outfit, and the snowlands. I don't really want to talk to anybody else. Let's just continue on. Piece of candy.
Well, that will help.
Yeet. Yeet. This is a very cutscene filled spot of the game. Not a whole lot of action. This is not a cutscene. We were just stuck behind blades of grass. That was wild. Alright, we continue on.
Nice.
I'm hoping that everything here is weak to fire damage because that would make my job easier.
So much potential. Feel the embrace of fire.
Oh yeah. Got a new weapon. The glacesto. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know that word. Just taking in the beautiful scenery. What is that? Are you a monster? Oh, you make a bridge. Is this just a route back? It is. So let's continue on instead of going backwards. The carousel. He's one of the good guys. I was creeping up on him to see if he was going to attack, but several years prior. Let's see what we can do. What can we do? Let's go get another hit right there. Number 3. Give me a reward, big man. Okay, we have short hair Mael. Anything else back here? Yep. Lumina. Love a good Lumina. Not digging the hair though, I'll be honest. French bob is crazy. They do go hard. Yeah, all gold and purple. Looks all royal and regal. It's cool. I like it. Continue on the carousel.
Good stuff.
Fueling break, breaking the target doubles the burn amount. That's crazy. Let's hop on SKA's back. Is it the way back or is that forward? That's forward, right? Yeah. Frozen Hearts. Danger! Exclamation point. Okay. Let's hope it's not too bad. Whoa.
Brings back memories.
Why?
We lived on this mountain together for some time.
Romantic.
Bibo tureko wamila. Sito lampe obana. Ureka wawila fosuerito. Kimasano moro lino fisor.
Remember those stalacts, Manaka? Aren't they terrifying?
Oh no, these guys are gonna heal on fire. This is gonna suck. Hold on, guys, Green Earth. Okay. Let's see how bad the fire heal's gonna be. Okay, every bit of it. Awesome.
Your turn to shine.
On me.
What the heck?
I'm waiting.
Okay. Am I not strong enough for this area? Or maybe I just need to wait for them to run out of fire? I think we're gonna try just buffing the party for the first couple turns and letting them burn themselves out,
Brings back
and
memories.
then using our fire damage.
Why?
We
And
lived
see if that
on this
helps.
mountain
But they are-
together for some time.
They absorb
Right.
heat. They absorb the fire damage. That's not good. Let's leave those guys alone for a few moments.
Nice.
See what other enemies are like these guys. We've already fought one of him. Well, no, I missed the first swipe, but okay. Okay, never mind. They're intermingled.
Sword of death.
Ignite the other two. Okay, so now he's fire. I don't know what to use. Let's just buff everything
Let's
for
speed
us.
things up.
Early and late. Jeez.
Ready to parry.
Early. These guys hurt. Oh my god. Am I under leveled again? How?
I'll do it.
Okay, I'm missing something here. There's no way I'm this underleveled for this area. I spent that whole time grinding. Maybe I'm supposed to take a shot first and try and weaken them? Let's try that. Let's try that and see how that holds out. Because he's got a big green face. Let's try hitting him in his big green face. And then her, I don't know where we'll hit her, but... Okay. Let's try her arm. Okay, no.
A storm is coming. Lightning, strike.
Do me in.
Let's speed things up.
Ready to evade.
Wow, okay.
Try me.
Early. Wrong dodge. Oh my god.
Try me.
Okay, didn't register the RT for some reason.
See, I'll dodge.
Early. And they're on fire again, so there's nothing I can do. Heals for about 12,000. Okay, something's wrong. What? I get that I'm missing parries, but there's no way one hit should kill me like that. Alright, I think we're gonna do some more grinding, I guess. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and see if I'm just missing something. And we'll pick up in a little bit. Okay. So, all of that frustration could have been stemmed by going the correct way. I went the wrong way, which resulted in me being in a much higher level area that I'm not supposed to be at until after I finish the game. So, let's see if these enemies are better. Also, in an attempt to try and go back, I looked up weaknesses for those enemies, and I was able to determine that they were weak to ice. So I switched up all of my characters to do more ice damage and physical damage. Mistake. Because now I do not do any damage. I guess I'm just not stacked right for it. But I'm going to go back, recode everybody real quick. You guys can see that process in case you hadn't seen it. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm supposed to go this way out of here and not turn around and go back inside. And that resulted in me being in the extremely high level area. Oops. You know, oops. There's no map that tells you the direction to go. They kind of told you in the story after I went back and watched to see if I'd missed something, kind of, but it wasn't really, you know, a good like direction to send you on. It was just kind of like, yeah, go that way. So we have to switch her back to the light rim. And we have to switch her back to the Brula rim. I think that's everybody. She's still good, he's still good, and he's still good. Wonderful. Now we go back in. We upgrade attributes. For Luma, I think she was still good. She is. But for IL, we took some points out and changed them. So we're going to hold the reset attributes button, which is what the recode is, and we're going to pump. I think we had her at like 40 or 30. Let's do 40, 30, and 29. I feel like we had her with more attack power. Let's take her down to 20. Bump this up to 49. Take this down to 25 and bump this up to 54. That feels right, right? 40% crit, so on and so forth. I think that's everybody. Perfect. Now, you use the same resource to change skills, which we're going to do for Lune now. Hold Y and recoat. And we're going to go back into our fire side. And we had electrified, but that was so that we could get to mayhem. And then I think we had lightning dance, but I didn't care for it. Don't know what else we should put on her. Maybe lightning dance. Should take us down to storm color. Yeah, that way we can combine the two once we get 8 points. So then let's start assigning skills. Wildfire, we had immolation there. I think we had electrify there. And then we had hell right there. Thunderfall, I think we had, and mayhem will move down. We'll just remove Thunderfall. We'll go that way. There. I think that'll work for now. Maybe. Who knows? And then she's still got everything we wanted her to have, right? Yep. Engagement. Okay, cool. So, we'll run with this. And we'll actually go the correct direction this time. Save ourselves the wanton suffering. It was awful. It was bad. I know you guys watched, but man. Oh, man. Painful. So let's run this and see how we do now. I'm hoping we go through this and it's a lot easier. I have yet to try this area, so we'll see what happens. Just adjusting my mic real quick so you guys can hear me better. I had it moved out of the way in my frustration. Alright, so first things first, let's take these guys on, which are, they're not the exact enemies from up there, but there is one that looks very similar, which we were struggling with. But let's see if we can hang. See if we can hang now. Okay, let's try this. We're going with the engagement. Okay, yeah, damage level is better. Messed up the mayhem. I picked the wrong spell, but that's okay.
Ready to evade.
Ooh. That was me not paying attention. Okay. Pay attention now.
Feel the embrace of fire.
There we go. Had I done that right the first time, we wouldn't have taken any damage. I'm not upset about taking damage because that damage didn't kill us. We gotta pick this upgrade for longer shell. Cool. Let's go ahead and take this Eskia. And let's look around a little bit before we go running off. So are we inside Eskia? I don't know what's going on there, but there are questions and I'm not sure I want the answer. Now this is where I find out that I went backwards instead of moving forward.
Take down that shield.
Let the ink flow. Your turn to shine.
Xian, dodge. My sword is death.
I think we're ready to fight that thing, but we can talk this guy.
Thomas of the 40.
I don't know if we can fight him yet. We'll continue down.
get wet.
Like the side mission that I had read about. Here's one of the big fellows. Let's try taking them on. Kapuya!
Your turn to shine.
A storm is coming. Feel the embrace of fire. Danger!
So he's absorbing fire.
Okay.
Still absorbing fire. I need him to switch his stance back.
Mael.
Take down the shields. Yeah, dodge.
Early.
You can't escape. Finesse and precision. Ready to parry.
I have to heal him a little bit to switch the offensive stance.
Ready to obey. Go strong.
On guard. You can't escape. Finesse and precision.
Okay. Definitely in a better place. Nice. I'm gonna level up on that for her weapon. Should be full health, right? Yeah, everybody's full HP.
Oh, lovely.
Nice. Upgrade weapons to level 19. I'll take that all day. Charging tent. Upgrading charging. So we have a way backwards now? Yeah. Cool. Or forward. Is this forward? No, it's backwards because there's the big dragon in the sky that we can't mess with yet. Going north. Feel like all this stuff is in our way. Let's go around here. Is this an area we can go? The esoteric ruins. Okay. This looks interesting.
It's weird that they don't know about Nevrons.
It's possible they died before or during the fracture. Or perhaps they called Nevrons something else.
Yeet. There's one of these things. We need to find the 3 keys. Feel like there may be some up on that ledge. Let's go look. Perhaps not. Oh my gosh, there it is. Jeez. Struggling there for a second. Probably a little more scattered instead of up close, you know. Probably have a better chance seeing them as I move through. That's a long way down.
They'll have to go through the maze.
Okay.
This place is giving me a headache.
Me too. Where's the fighting?
Okay, we're back here. Let's not go that way. Let's try over here. Okay, no dice. Let's try hitting this one more time. No dice. Let's try hitting this one more time. Okay. Through here. Or through there. Let's try through there. So then we're stuck in here. Does it matter what direction I hit it from? Not from there. Didn't change in how it worked. And again, doesn't change how it works. Okay. Let's try closing this one real quick. And let's try closing that one real quick. Let's shoot this one and see if it opens that one. No, it just opens those two back up. Awesome. Alright, let's try closing that one. This one's open all the way through to here. And then maybe we try closing that one, see what happens. Okay. Nope, no dice. Can I shoot that one to the left? Nope. Okay. Interesting. How does this one open? It just opens backwards, right? Oh, it opens sides. Okay. Let's shoot through. That's closed. That's closed. Let's try now. Nope, just now they're all four closed. Okay. Let's try shooting to open them up again. And it just opens that one to our left. Sweet. Don't ask me how.
The door closed again.
Good.
Spooky.
Wood boards. Several pieces of wood that don't fit together. They all have shiny bindings. Okay. Whee! This must be a way back through. I don't want to go back through because I don't want to deal with that again. So we are going to go forward. Looks like there is no forward. There is only back through. Okay. Grab this aluminum
Good stuff.
and roll on. Okay, we're back here at the beginning now. What did the wood do for us? Oh, shit. Okay. We can go down here.
Good stuff.
Find the color of aluminum. Come back up. Okay, so now what? Can we go down here? No. Did I just miss a way through? I think it's all about just closing the door behind you as you go through. Okay, it didn't close that time. Let's look around, see if we just missed something, because the only way I see is to go right back through. And I don't want to do that. I want to proceed on. Unless there is another exit through here that I just missed. Don't see one. Okay, let's go back and talk to the little dude. Maybe we found his body or something? I don't know. Okay. Forgot about that. Where would the last one be? Can you use this wood as your body, sir? Give him the pile of wood and see what happens. I'm gonna pick those healing an ally by a shell for one turn. Don't fight me, I'll kill you. I'm gonna fight him. He's probably gonna whoop my ass. Let's fight him. Boom, to the heart. Shot through the heart. And you're to blame. I'm sorry I revived you to kill you again. Oops. Oops. And oops. And oops. I didn't parry a single one of those. Jeez.
Okay.
Apply some burn stacks. We'll make sure she gets healed.
Time to move. Feel better.
Immolation. Some more healing. And some more burn stacks.
Careful now.
Okay. What is going on? Is my button broken?
Here's your card.
A storm is coming.
27 burn stacks is crazy. Okay. I don't know what was wrong, but I guess I fixed it.
This will hurt.
The burn don't play.
It tricked us.
I knew it was a Nevron.
Why didn't
Sure
you
you
say
did.
something, asshole?
You just wanted a fun fight, didn't you?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oi, maybe. Alright, cool. I guess we explored this area. Where to next? SKA roll out. We don't want to go that way because that's back the way we came. We want to continue north. I feel like it has something to do with those. Maybe we need to go into these ruins over here. I think this is just like the only up version, or the only up portion of the game that I read about. I got a couple of spoilers, which sucks, but it's okay. And I think we're coming up on an hour and a half of game time. Yeah, Kestrel Beach. This is just the only up.
Oula, faut n'avait. Oula. Ah, mais la queue. Oh, bien. Ah.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, got a sprint jump there. There's gotta be checkpoints somewhere, right? It's the giant saw blade. This is a giant saw. There's something in my eye. Okay, we continue on. Music's killer. Oh, okay. Almost lost it there. Should have sprint jumped. Okay, that's a long jump. Okay. Climbing portion. God, that's way up there. Holy crap. Carousel. Ooh, that feels dangerous. No, and all the way back down. Wow. Okay. That's frustrating. That's why I was wondering if there were any checkpoints. because I feel like there needs to be. No worries though. Oh my god, worries. Climb it. Giant saw blade. The giant saw. What? Okay. Okay. I guess. Okay, no, stop. Grab on. Okay. Concentrating so hard right now. Really narrow couch. Onto the even smaller chair. Onto the bench. Okay. Lunate, no, come on. Alright, so rather than force everybody to watch me fall 10, 15 times, well, I decided to just jump cut. This is what is at the top. They're just up here dancing and stuff. It doesn't look like anything serious. I don't think it was a requirement. It was more annoying than anything. I didn't play this game to play only up, you know what I mean? But it's whatever. We got it. I did that for a uniform. Awesome. That feels good. I'm glad they've done that for the uniform. play of it. It's just dancing. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna say that I'm not happy that I did that just for a uniform. It would have been cool if it was like an SKA power or something like that. But we did it for a uniform, and now I'm for jumping to my death. Goodbye. That felt really, really pointless. Oh well. I was never a fan of Only Up anyway, so maybe it's just my bitterness toward that game coming out. But again, I didn't play this game to do Only Up. I played this game to play Expedition 33. Which we're kind of lost right now, so I don't know how to progress forward from here. I feel like at some point we're supposed to find a rock that lets us beat that thing up. We've already been over there. A rock for SKA, I mean. Let's try going up here. Okay, let's go around SKA.
Well, that will help.
Have we already been up here too? I can't tell. Oh no, this is Old Lumiere. This is where we're supposed to go. Lovely. I'm gonna end the video there. Not gonna lie, I'm a little frustrated with the Only Up stuff, and this is the opening of Old Lumiere. Let's let them talk.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the Paintress is in the center. Let's go.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna end there, and we'll pick up from here in the next video. That chapter, it didn't feel clear, and it felt kind of like thrown together a little bit, just to give you another person. And then the Only Up portion of it just was kind of annoying, but I digress. It's still a great game, but I will catch you guys in the next video. As always, if you enjoyed, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe for a chance to win a headset. There's more information about the headset at the end of the video, and let me click the button here. Peace.